Chris West. I'm with Tracwrap.com, and today we're going to do a little demonstration on how to repair a rock chip. This 2007 Cadillac Escalade has about 15,000 miles on it, but it's already taken quite a bit of abuse. Has quite a few rock chips, from really large ones to quite a bit of small ones, where it's been peppered quite a bit by gravel and road debris. So we're gonna, the biggest thing with the rock chip repair is that chips that are too small, I don't know if you can zoom in here on this, that's not gonna hold any touch-up paint. You're not gonna be able to do much with that other than just maybe a good buff. This, on the other hand, obviously is big and can hold touch-up paint. So here I just have a black touch-up paint that will match the factory paint, which is just black. I just have a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that I folded into quarter sections, and then you can use actual touch-up paint brushes, or in this case I have Q-tips laying around for detailing, so I'll just use some Q-tips. You could also use toothpicks. The reason that I suggest using those versus the brush that comes with the touch-up is because if we look at the size of the brush, that's pretty big, and you'll end up getting a huge glob where you want the touch-up. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and blob some onto my paper, just pull up a little bit onto the paper. Then I'm going to take a Q-tip. Let me set this down. I'm going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to cut it in half, or you could just use the end of the toothpick. But I just want a point to be able to get just a little bit of the touch-up on it. Then it's going to take a steady hand. You're going to just dab it and slowly fill it in. Now for a larger chip like this, you can see that the touch-up paint has bubbled a little bit. As that dries, it's actually will settle down into a crater, and that will we'll have to do this a couple times over the course of our touch-up. And you just go around the car touching them up and dabbing them. Now, we'll let that sit before coming back to see if we need a little bit more, probably 5 or 10 minutes, and let it dry and settle. Sometimes it might take longer depending on the temperatures. And then you also need to be careful that your touch-up paint here doesn't dry. As soon as it starts to be stringy here in a minute or two, I'll have to get some more touch-up out of my bottle. But that's pretty much how you touch it up. You want to be sure that before you touch it up, you have the surface free of any wax. You can use isopropyl rubbing alcohol or an adhesive cleaner, Goo Gone, to just clean the area real well so that you get a good bond between the touch-up and the surface of the car or the paint. So, at the end of the day, if you're going to go out and you're going on that camping trip, or you're taking your car out to the track and you don't want to have to spend the next weekend doing touch-ups like we're having to do here, go to Tracwrap.com, check out Tracwrap, the protection for your paint that's going to keep you from having to do this whole exercise.